Chillos, people. This is the Critic Corp. I am Toke, and as you know, fresh out the motherfucking theaters here. Just got done witnessing the early screening of The Naked Gun, starring Liam Nelson and Pamela Anderson. This film, I will say, actually shocked me, guys. I did not expect it to be as good as it was, like, don't get me wrong, these type of films are known to be cheesy, comedy, a little bit of action type of deal, nothing more, nothing less, nothing really complex, as far as for The Naked Gun and its franchise and what it has brung, but this little reboot, this little addition, this little installment that got added in did not feel like a waste. It did not feel like a terrible attempt at a reboot. It was actually good. Shout out to Liam, bro. Like, that one really threw me because I've been so sick and tired of him and these roles that he's been getting ever since Taken. Like, it's been exactly the same. They just been butchering it. And I was just fed up with it. And I'm like, every movie I see him casted in, I just steer away from because I'm like, it's probably the same type of shit. But this one, given, like I said, this franchise of The Naked Gun and whatnot is known for just humor, nonstop laughter. So I was curious to see how he would adapt to just straight up being a comedian on top of a little bit of action sprinkled through. So, and he delivered. Pamela Anderson delivered too with her role, portraying as Beth, her little cute self, man. I love the whole natural look she's rocking. It blows me how beautiful she still looks. But this film was, I'm not going to sit here and say it is like ranked up with the best film of the year type of deal rankings that I have so far, like Sinners and Superman or Fantastic Four and all that type of stuff. But for the category that it is portrayed to be in, or known to be in, as far as just like comedy and just pure entertainment and goofiness, I'll give it like a 6.8 out of 10. Not quite a 7, because there was some moments. Don't get me wrong, there were funny moments all throughout the film, but I feel like it was some moments too where the jokes were just landing very flattish, and you can like feel in the atmosphere the crickets. Like it was known. It was known when shit was funny and when shit wasn't. Like, I'll just leave it at that. But all in all, like, this film was very, it was very wholesome and a quick, easy watch. It was fucking barely an hour and a half. And very simple plot as well. Like I said, don't go into this film expecting anything complex of the ordinary. Like, if you have seen Naked Gun, all the Naked Guns, then you know what this shit's about. It's just with Frank Drebin's son, which is Frank Drebin Jr. But that's about it. I also found out that the same director that did Chippendale's Rescue Ranger directed this. That I Think You Should Leave. I Think You Probably Should Leave, or whatever, with Tim Robinson, or even Hot Rod. So that was dope. That was pretty dope. It was a pretty good fitting tribute to the original. Just well written, well directed, and yeah, they did a pretty solid job. They came correct. I ain't gonna lie. That's all I really got for you guys on this one. Like I said, it was barely an hour and a half. So thanks for always tuning in, like and subscribe, support the Motherfucking Corp. And for you guys to go check it out, leave some comments. As always, so be it. To the motherfucking loo.